Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or messages. Come in, come on. I've got intel. Recon is afoot. The planetary energies are. We have Mercury in Aquarius, in a trine no less, and we love a trine. Why? Because it's about opportunities, darling dear. And it's also a reminder that the comfort zone is kryptonite to a big cat. So Mercury in Aquarius trines Mars in Gemini. Mental energy will be strong. Take the initiative with your ideas and plans that excite you, darling dears. Pursue opportunities to make your ideas a reality. We also have the skullduggerous moon. Yes, baby. Has entered Aries, the first house, darling dears. This is a great, fabulous, gorgeous and lovely energy to give you drive and power. Focus on what you want to get started with. For yourself, darling dear, your new ideas, your new businesses, that new line of study, darling dears, telling people where to get off, mate, all of this and that. Use the energies. Get ready, big cat, because as you focus on what you want to manifest, it will be moving fast. So be prepared for incoming. Go after what you want, darling dears, not what you need. I haven't got much time because my shift starts at 9:30 today, so we're just here for a quick one to see where I'm going. Ooh, love it, darling dear. This is Dagaz. This is the judgment card in tarot, in the upright. I might add, as I said, the energy, the momentum is gathering, darling dear. Time for you to bring those ideas that's been banding around in your cranium to the forefront. Make it manifest. This is breakthrough, darling dears. It also speaks about what? The awakening of the big cat in you. Plans within plans, darling dear, are going to come to fruition. In the name of the Most High, Father God, Mother Isis. This is represented by the letter D, the numbers 80, 81, 82, and 83. Love it. It's also representing what? Fire as well as Pluto energy, darling dears. This speaks about you what? Passing the final exam. Can't even speak now. The Ascension exam, darling dear. It's the rebirth of you. Law number what? 25 of the 48 laws of power. Always be that rolling stone, darling dear, that gathers no chicken heads and bottom feeders. As I was saying, you are the liberator. Your steps are being divinely ordered. And when we see the judgment rune or card, it's a reminder that an ex, someone from the distant past, dead like a dodo, darling dear, would love to come back and be Mac the knife in your life, darling dears. They want to be rapid with whatever hairline you have left. They're looking for forgiveness. They want you to forgive them for what they've done. Big cat, listen, you're not Buddha. You can't do that. Forgive them, but tell them what? Love and light. Don't bring that pestilence back into your life, darling dear. Obviously, what they went off to do, right, got them in the what? Without the Vaseline, darling dear. And now they're looking for you to come and save them. This sounds like a waste boy or waste gal. Yes, baby. It seems like the reader's taken a turn. Let's dive in, darling dears. Let's dive in. It speaks about a power struggle. They're having a power struggle in that feeble mind with nothing but what? Sawdust bandying around. It could also mean the what? The renewal of a friendship. Somebody who was a friend to you, darling dear, in the past wants to come back. Well, if they're not your friend at this moment in time, what did they do to get to the point where they want a fresh start with you? These things you must ask yourself, darling dears. Ask yourself these questions. I love it. I don't hate it. People should think about your name with caution, darling. They not even think about your name when they're by themselves, especially if they did you dirty. Let's move on, darling dears. We're gonna get the ancestral message. Gonna use the Mermaid Oracle deck. Haven't used that in a while. Base of the deck, a mystery you must be to them, darling dear. Just like what? Something that Scooby-Doo has to solve. No, babe. This is also a reminder, darling dears. Keep your wants to yourself, darling dear. Don't tell anybody about your dreams. Why? Because they're wicked and they will try and pray against you. Why? Because their life is what? Going down Bobby Brown, and they can't believe it's you that's having these lofty ideas. What your ancestors want you to know today? Magic, darling dear. Wow. And it's the magician, darling dear. I love it. I don't hate it. The magician and the hermit combined, darling dear. It speaks about the isolation that you had to go into, darling dear, to understand yourself and understand that you are worthy. It also speaks about some kind of idea that's going to come to you today, darling dear, which will probably be what? $1 million idea. Something specific is going to be unmasked or revealed to you, but you have to act quickly, darling dear. Remember, a rolling stone gathers no chicken heads or bottom feeders. Love it. Do you believe in magic, big cat? Well, it's going to be working for you, darling dear. Manifestation mode. I love it. I don't hate it. I love it. Give me 2 more cards, please. Thank you. Yeah, because there's something that you had to let go, darling dear. Something that you thought would be at your side for air. But you have to understand, it's always the enemy within. Somebody that was close to you, that was wishing bad luck on you, darling dear. Wishing and hoping that you'd fail. Was glad you was going through those dysfunctional paradigms. Was glad when you didn't have any Skrilla.com, darling dear. Laughing as soon as you got up from that table. Well, you let them go, darling dear. This is why Divine is allowing what? The magic of the universe. The magic of what? The law of attraction. Bending the matrix to manifest in your life today, darling dears. So make sure that you are clear thinking. What you let go, let it stay gone. You are not Dr. Frankenstein. You cannot reanimate the dead. Let it go. Let them go and let them stay gone. Oh, this one turned over. Miracles. Listen. I can't make it up, darling dear. My cards don't ramp. They're gangster just like me, darling dear. And when the true is for you, they jump right out. This is manifestation mode. You are about to see a miracle happen in your life, darling dear. All your hard works, the efforts that you've been putting in, many of it was in deep isolation, where you had to question yourself and pinch yourself to see if you were still real. You're real, blood, and you're really here. And Father God, Mother Isis did wake you up like a 6-month-old to kick your way out of the duvet so you can soak it to Scotty. Who's they, them, and I told you many times. This is miracle mode, darling dear, with magic, right? Because you let go of paradigms. Let go what? That glass ceiling. You can have anything you want on this malproof, but you have to believe, conceive, and achieve, darling dears, and hold that image and create that feeling as though you already have it. Oh, I love it. My voice, I can still hear the fever in my voice, but I'm fine. Yes, me, babe, I'm fine. Base of the deck. What's this? Innocence. Yeah. Somebody tried to take your innocence, darling dears. Yes, baby. It also breathes of what? Somebody took naivety. They saw you as naive, darling dear. They also saw what? They tried to what? Muddy a particular aspect of you, darling dear. They wanted to take something from you that was not theirs to take. They wanted to change something in you, an innocence, a wonder for the world. You have to start looking at the world with new eyes, darling dears, because Divine is about to give you the prize of magic and miracles. Know this. Yes, baby. Don't let anybody take the innocence of what manifestation from you, darling dear. You can have whatever you want. Mocha sip, darling dear, because we ain't getting smoked. Let's get a deck. Oh, base of your deck, you got 4 of Pentacles. This is you controlling the back, darling dear. 4 of Pentacles in the upright also speaks about your mental health. You're thinking more clearly. You are cool hand loop, darling dear, as you realize that you are a prototype of your lineage, built for this Shiznai. You're about to manifest something big. The 4 of Pentacles could also speak about a new business, keys to a new home, darling dear. It could speak about somebody in the property management, or even in the a teacher, yes baby, or money management, learning to manage your finances. Whatever you're doing, darling dear, it's on the up and up. You also had to what? Keep your circle tight and right. This is again a reminder to keep your biznai, your tangible things to yourself, darling dear. Just saw 1111 on the counter, darling dear, and 1111 fade. Highly spiritual number. When the universe say yes, who can say no? Simon Shaw, fist bump. Glad you could pop in, sir. Are you fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely? The Judgment card, daggers, I love it, darling dear. Judgment always comes with what? That scathe, that new wind, right? That what brings certain things, power struggles down to size. It also speaks about your decision making is for the gods today, darling dears. It also speaks, oh, excuse me, when somebody sneezes when they're speaking, darling dear, you know it's the true truth. And thank you for telling me, bless you. A fresh start, darlings. I love it. I don't hate it. Let's see what else is going on as we dive in and unpack. Yeah, what you are seeking is seeking you, darling dears. This could be what? Soul tribe, darling dears, or bringing true balance into your life. Don't you see the Caduceus? The Caduceus is about balance, darling dears. We also have a big cat in the background. This is Leo energy. Leo is the 5th house. The 5th house is the house of what? Taking a risk. You took a risk in a particular area, darling dears. It's also the taking a risk in romance, because love is in the air for some, darling dears. I know. Yeah, for real. Love is in the air. You're going to be taking a risk. But it's also what? Adopting a childlike spirit. Not as what? Naive and innocent as a child that you take on any marauder. I told you, I don't care who it is. You interview them, darling dear. You do that, what? You become a keyboard gangster. You make sure that their name is not on any criminal lists. Yes. But somebody is seeking what? A romantical relationship. And as I said, the 5th house is about the dating, the sex. It's all about this and that. But it's also the house of what? Drama.com. Clarify the 2 of Cups, please. Thank you. Baby, look, Tower moment. A sudden change is coming towards you, darling dears. The Tower is represented by fire, Mars, as well as Uranus energy. It also speaks about self-defense. Somebody's going to have to be using self-defense today, darling dears. Make sure that you get the throat, darling dear, and use your limb destructors, your knees and your elbows. And don't let nobody pick you up and take you off. Whenever you've got an opponent, darling dear, as we do in the martial arts, we take 1 foot back to balance out ourselves and drop our weight down, darling dear. Bend slightly at the knees and be ready to take them out, Scotty. Listen, go and watch my Don't Get Smoked video where I teach you self-defense and light kung fu, because we're not being taken away, right, in the back of the van in a Silence of the Lamb kind of a way. No! But anyway, I digress. The Tower moment could also speak about what? The ending of an attraction, the ending of a relationship, darling dear. Somebody's realizing that not only are you gone, you're not coming back. Blood, bra, or sistering. It's finally sunk into their mush for brains that they lost a big cat. That's their business. This person is still attracted to you, darling dear, and all they do is think about you. Yeah, 8 of Swords. Yo, it's all coming out now. Yeah, this person was fancy with their words, darling dears. Knight of Swords on its face. This is the passive aggressive, the ones that like to argue. This person had, or people had, a different persona in the public to what they're in the public. They look like the best thing since sliced bread, right? But in the private, darling dear, it was Guantanamo Bay. Hiya! Yes, on you, darling dear. Somebody who is what? Caught up in their cranium. This goes to Nine of Swords in the reverse. Right? Yes, baby. Nine of Swords in the upright is about being depressed. You are coming out of a situation where you are actually realizing it for what it was. It sounds like we're speaking about a scumbag, what? Baby daddy or baby mommy. Yes! A scumbag baby daddy or baby mommy. Good God. Okay, then. Your turn. And I'm rolling with it, big cat. Somebody that can't speak to you the way that they spoke to you before. This is about losing a certain amount of innocence in a situation where there was never any healing. Look, darling dear, the cards don't lie. This person didn't want you to break free, darling dear. Their mind is still on you. They're still focused on what you've got going on. Yes, baby. Don't go back, darling dear. Remember Lot's wife and all that? Salt Bay. No, mate. This is somebody that spoke to you in a very disparaging way. Yes, baby, what did I say? A past person that's getting the nostalgias, darling dears. They felt they was better than you. You may even have progeny in the situation. They're looking at the opportunities that you've created for yourself. The Six of Cups in the upright, darling dears, is represented by Scorpio as well as the Sun energy. Somebody would like a reunion with you, darling dear. A return of the ex. I told you, Mac the knife. And the Judgment card is telling us somebody from the past would like to come back, but this person wasn't very nice. The only cups we see is the cup where they're trying to manifest you back. And I haven't seen no Skrilla.com on the tableau, so they're brock pocketers. Buddy, have you got a dime? Baby, no. Someone from the past wants to match. Let me go back into this Six of Cups. Tell me some more about this past person. I had to turn down my musicals. What about them? They're juggling and struggling, blood. They owe everybody, right? Yes. They got debt coming up out their Watusi. Juggling and struggling. What else about them? Listen, you don't have no partnership with this person. If you've got progeny, they haven't even got money to give the progeny. Why do they go around making these babies, these dead beats? Listen, I've got to change the name of my title now. It's all over the read. This is a deadbeat that you are no longer what? Breaking bread with. This goes to Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This means this person would like to come out of the cold. Baby, remember what Bob Marley said? If the cap fits, let them wear it. Posh clap. Nah, mate. Someone from the past who you was in partnership with, darling dear. It's no longer working and they're broke. They ain't got the money. This is why they want to come back. Now they see you as the right partner. Now they want to invest in you. Good God. I just had a flashback. What do they want to invest in the big cat? Right? What do they want to invest in you? Wickedness. This is Folio. Listen, it's Folio. Folio is on the rinse on repeat of negative cycles. This is somebody that took a leap of faith towards a situation that is not working out for them. Now they see the qualities that you had. We're talking about a broke back baby daddy or baby mommy. Good God. Oh no. Now it's made my lace front real tight. Oh child, calm down, Case. Feng Shui myself. This is somebody that is a negative person, darling dear. They went to a situation that they thought was very well worth investing in. And they found what? Guantanamo Bay. A partnership is over. If they're in a partnership with someone else, it's not working and it's over. Wow. Yeah, passive aggressive, darling dear. Yes, baby. This person only had Panani or Fatum to bring to the table. They're seeing you being a successful, right? This goes to Seven of Wands in the upright, darling dear. Your block game is for the gods, darling dear. For the gods. You stood your ground in a situation, turned your back on this particular deck. This is somebody leaving a situation, darling dear. They talked a lot of shiznai at your back, darling dear. It was a spiritual Let me tell you something. You know what activates an empath, a narcissist, A narcissist will show you exactly whom you are and who you are not, darling dear, after they've spent time making you believe something that you are not. You was activated by this person onto a spiritual journey. You are successful at this moment in time. A new beginning for you, darling dear. Why are they thinking about you all of the time? Right? Why are they thinking about the big cat? Because you're emotionally happy, darling dear. They see you as happy, not focused on them. What else? It's a broke baby daddy or baby. Listen, this is the ending of a long-term situation or a marriage. Ever since you ended that situation, darling dear, it had to end. It had to, right? They can't stop thinking about you. They didn't think you had the balls. When you've got them, right? You've got proverbial ones, mate. Spiritual ones. Yes. They didn't think you had the balls, and all they're doing is thinking about you. They are stuck on you, darling dear. What's this? Because you control the biggest pentacale of them all, Tower moment. They underestimated a big cat. Look! And Judgment. This is the Karma card. We've got it on the rune as well as the card, darling dear. The Karma card has found their address in thigh-high red leather boots. You command the biggest pentacale of them all. I can't make it up. Look how the cards came out. 9 of Peace, single and independent, drama-free, focusing on your higher mind. Listen, as well as what? The biggest pentacale of them all, the Ace of Pentacale. You got a new beginning. This is a new job, a new idea, right? This goes to 10 of Pentacles, darling dears. Having what? Broken a generational curse. You left a paradigm where maybe even your siblings, your parents, your friends are still putting up with it. Why? Because they're afraid to be alone. You weren't afraid to be alone, darling dear. You understood that you had to what? Save yourself. And you are winning. You look good. You look like money, darling dears. Money. And they're very attracted to what you got. This broke back, right? Baby daddy or baby mommy. Oh no. 2 of Cups, please. They're attracted to you. It's like feet don't fail me now. This person's a narc. And the Knight of Wands. So there was a big dealer, right? As well as everything else. The Emperor on its face. This is someone that abused the authority, darling dears. You don't see them in your future as a husband or wife. They're a liar and they've been around the world and ay. This is fickle in and out energy, darling dears. Oh no. They're still attracted to you. Listen, I've got to change the title of this read. But then why would I? I'm going to add to it. You have to go after what you want, not what you need. When you needed them at that time, darling dear, they had to come into your hemisphere in order for you to realize whom you are and the fact that you could be successful on your own. You was the energy grid, the power grid to these hood-looking alfalfas from the backwoods. They're tree sloth for sure, darling dear. What did I say? 4 of Cups. They're feeling disappointed, disillusioned, and looking like a whole dickhead, right? They want you to take that cup, Yes, I did threaten you, big cat. Yes, I did. I showed you my whole fist. And if you tell anybody, right, I'll deny it. I'll do the shaggy and say it wasn't me. You misconstrued my actions. This person feels extremely disappointed. They thought they had options. 7 of Cups. But it was a lie. Bad juju on them. They got a lot of bad friends that gave them bad advice. And this is also a reminder, moon energy, Cancer as well as Pisces energy. You were sleeping with the enemy. Wow. What got wrecked? Listen, this read took a turn for the worst. Not really, darling dears. Not really. Because I told you, Mercury in Aquarius is trining Mars in Gemini. Things are about to change for you, darling dears. Your mental energy is off the chizayin. This is the broke baby daddy or baby mummy, right? Listen, they made a blind decision, darling dear. They had a choice. They didn't choose you, darling dear, and they didn't choose nice. And I always tell you, my dear big cat, it's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. They weren't nice to you. It wasn't, right? They see you successful and moving forward. You may even have a new chariot of righteousness. Beep, beep. Drive past them in your darkest glass. Don't drive on them, darling dear. You'll end up in prison like R. Kelly, right? Yes, I told you. You was the wounded. They spiritually wounded you. This is why when you cried out and took the knee, darling dears, they made you a bit paranoid. Now you are vigilant with whom you allow into your inner circle. And rightfully so. Not everybody deserves that VIP invitation to you, darling dear. And if you give said invitation, it can be rescinded at any moment, darling dear. You are the what? Spiritual warrior. And it also speaks about your spiritual badassery, darling dears. I love it. I don't hate it. Yeah, you are persistent, darling dear. And you have to remember, favor favors the bold and the brave. You have a challenge coming towards you, darling dears. A challenge that you're up for. It's about you taking a risk towards your future. Use the energy, right, of what? The moon entering Aries. Because there's a lot of great energy that will drive you forward today. What else? Yeah, they wounded you, darling dear. Yeah, you are a little bit paranoid, but not to the point where you're talking and muttering in public. Then again, I talk to myself all the time. Where else am I supposed to get expert advice? You have to talk to yourself. Judgment, as well as what? The Queen of Wands. Whomsoever your broke back baby daddy or baby mommy got involved with Queen of Wands, right? It could be male or female, because you know gender is fluid. Look at all of the intel, all of the gossip that's coming out. This person only had front to offer, darling dear. What's that? That black, was it the black hole of Calcutta? Or that Panani or Fatum that nobody wants? Yes, that's been around the world, and ay. Well, guess what? That person that they got involved with was their judgment. Yes. Clarify the chart. No, we want to talk about this one in this corner, because time is of the essence. Got to go in a minute. The one that they chose over you, darling dear. Listen, I told you that situation is dead in the water. The Knight of Swords, darling dears. A passive and aggressive situation. There's a lot of arguments, darling dear. 10 of Cups. Remembering the past. 10-10. You're getting a breakthrough, darling dears. You listen, you got out of that situation by the what? Skin of your teeth, darling dear. By the hair of your proverbial balls. I told you, your time, it's your time. This is what you were built for, darling dears. And remember, we go forwards, never backwards. In the words of Abraham Lincoln. Oh, hell no. Look at this. Listen, they're broke. They ain't got no money. The situation where they went to with this Queen of Wands, right? The judgment is to watch you being happy, darling dears. If you've got baby daddy, so you must have progeny with this person, darling dear. They're watching you win. This is about you what? Creating generational wealth. They see that you're financially stable. Or they're what? They're sitting at the fringes of what? The mud hut, right? They're counting your pentacles from the nosebleed section, darling dear. Yeah, as judgment has found their address, the karma of it all. This person can't say she's naive to you. There, shut up and go back to this Queen of Wands that only has front to offer, darling dears. Yes, a well-used and worn-out front. Sorry, I've got to blow my nose. I told you I've still got the fevers on me, darling dears. Please excuse me. Thank you very much. Right. Yeah. This broke back baby daddy or baby mommy. They gave you the PTSD. What's the matter with them? Hi, listen. Kung Fu Panda. Hiya. I see you, you sneaky cat. They gave you PTSD, darling dear. Listen, you had to isolate yourself and shine that light on them. It was them with their issues. You were sleeping with the enemy, darling dear. Now your enemy is sleeping with an enemy. What's this? Page of Swords. They're watching you, darling dear. They're watching you be a studious, learn new things. Or they're watching you be the baddest cat of them all. They underestimated you, darling dear. They didn't know that you would what? You'd get up, dry your eyes, and what? Fall into books, darling dear. Get to the knowledge. They didn't think you'd get to knowledge. They underestimated you. And there was always a page compared to whom you are. But nothing but Guantanamo Bay, fighting and confusion. They didn't expect you to change. 5 of Wands. Page of Pentacles is also about what? It's about opportunities, darling dears. An opportunity. Yes, devil energy. This is about them being obsessively jealous about the opportunities you've created. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Clarify that, please. Yeah, they're looking at the money, darling dear. The money that they should have given you. If you've got progeny, they was holding back. Why was they holding back the money from your progenies? Because they was giving it to their options. Imagine that. This creature from the backwoods that only had front to bring to the table, that they're being extremely passive and aggressive with at this moment in time, while the both of them, all of them, is under judgment. Baby! Outrageous! Listen, you are an earth angel. Divine is telling you to what? Manage your time and your energies, and don't focus on them. It's all about the journey, and it's about the lesson you must have learned from that situation to not find yourself in that situation again. Remember, they gave you the PTSD and you became vigilant in your isolation. Never you forget that, darling dears. You went through something for a reason. This was to awaken your spiritual third eye, to realize that you stand out for being different, darling dear. You ain't like the rest, right? This goes to 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands speaks about releasing of a challenge and a burden. They gave you PTSD. What's that? Them don't have no pentacles. They are broad pocketers. Buddy, do we have time for petty? Where's Jez? And Belle. This is my maracas. Jez and Belle. Them have no pentacles. No pentacles, none, not a bean. Pentacles is loyal friends. It speaks about the mental health. It speaks about the stable foundation. All of this and that, and they ain't got the money, right? So they're coming around with their trippy talkaways and the T-Rex arms. How now, brown cow? Didn't let them in, darling dear. It's the wickedness at the door. They're gonna come through with a sob story, darling dears. A sob story. Tell them to tell it to the wind. Tell it to the wind. They must tell the wind. They held back money and gave it to a chicken head. Now they recognize the loyalty, darling dear. Yes! They recognize loyalty, and if you've got progeny, you hold them close, darling dear. Queen of Pentacles is an excellent partner. You are the one, darling dear, but you was not the one for them. They was the one sent to wake you up to your divinity, darling dears. Yes, they were. And they're juggling and struggling, mate. Listen. Brock pocketers, they're on a knife's edge. What they said about you, darling dear, they're going through it, right? And all while you're winning, being blessed in their face. I know, big cat. I know. It's 5 to 9. My shift starts at 9:30. Takes me about 20 minutes to drive there. Let me just get a final outcome, and then I'm out of here. Until tomorrow, where I can catch up for a longer read, darling dears. I told you, Big Cat has many hats, and every one of them must have Skrilla. Don't come behind it. Remember, I told you that. Multiple streams of income. So if you ever lose one job or one stream, darling dear, you ain't biting on your fingernails. Worst of all, you ain't going back to that broke back baby daddy or baby mommy, right? That effed you over without the Vaseline. And they was holding back your Skrillas and giving it to what? Chicken of the sea that only had front to offer? Good God, big cat. Yeah, that's why Let Go fell down, darling dear. You dropped them like a hot potato. They ruined the level of innocence in you, but you had to be awakened to what people truly are. Some of them are wicked. Final messages, then I've got to go. Because I don't want to have to put the pedal to the metal, because I don't like to use my brakes too often when I'm driving. I know, it's potatoes and potatoes. What's this? Karma's found their address. Leave them to the karma. The 5 and the 3 goes to an 8. right? In numerology, 8 is what? About standing in your authority, darling dears. It also speaks about you, what? Your ambition. This is the season where divine is putting you in a position where you was given a lot and you're about to be receiving, darling dear. Satisfaction is about to find your address. It also speaks about action. You've mastered something, darling dear, and accomplished something. The number 8 also represents, in numerology, it represents Capricorn energy. You did the tinky winky, darling dears. What's the tinky winky? Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. And tinky winky always leaves with the bag. I'm not joking. Go and watch the Teletubbies. Right? What's Tinky Winky holding? Not a bag. Listen, now it's got me sucking my 31 teeth. Right? And do you like to suck my 31 teeth? You've got an 8 and you've got a 7, darling dear. It's like the final countdown to something major in your life, darling dear. What did I tell you? They're looking back at you. Sputnik has launched a ghetto hillbilly investigation, darling dear. They're watching you. 18 is what? The moon, darling dear. The bad energy. Bad juju. Right? And they're lying to their effing self. It's plagiarism of the mind if they think they can get you back. Yeah, they're lying to themselves. Right? They're lying. And it's full of what? Point A and point B, guys. It's tatty because we have to use it often. They're lying. It's a lie. Right? Listen. They're trying to come out of the DNS, the dark night of the soul. Right? That's their business. Continue to focus on what? Your Big Cat Chronicles as it continues. On that note, I drops me mic. Todd love to my Teach Springs, Todd love to my Patreon, or take the hop, skip, and jump to the TikToks. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Leave the past in the past. We do not reanimate the dead. Remember, Big Cat, don't go after what you want, not what you need. And you don't need someone that was so skullduggerous to you, especially someone that took the Skrilla that was for your progeny and gave it to a chicken head. Big Cat wave until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat, cat.